Hi, I'm Claude from Wilderness Skills. Welcome to this video where I'm going to talk about this bag from 511. The Rush 12 is part of a series of 3 bags from 511. The other two are Rush 24 and Rush 72. And the numbers should describe how many hours that you can survive or have equipment packed into this bag. So the Rush 12 gives you 12 hours, 24 gives you 24 hours, and 72 gives you 72 hours. It's a great bag, and I'll tell you a little bit about all the details and my own experiences with it. But let me just show you how it looks on me when I'm carrying it. The weight of the bag is about 1.2 kilograms, and it is made out of 1050 denier Cordura nylon, so it's really sturdy material. The main compartment here is about 45 centimeters in height, 27.5 centimeters in width, and approximately 15 centimeters in depth. There is an admin compartment here. Size is 30 centimeters in height, 22 in width, and about 4.5 centimeters in depth. And here in the back there is also a hydration room. Let's start up here in the top, where we have a really good grab handle. It is made out of a 2-inch piece of webbing which are sewn together here to a 1-inch piece of webbing. Really sturdy and nice to grab onto. On both sides we have a opening, either for hydration, or you can use it as an antenna port if you have a radio inside your pack here. Then just behind the grab handle there is a fleece-lined room where you can have a pair of glasses, sunglasses, or some kind of electronics. Really nice. Going forward here we have a storm flap which covers the zipper to the main compartment. Then we have a smaller room here, really nice size, got a cliff bind here. You can use this room for all small necessities and so on. YKK zipper with a piece of string, and the zipper is dimensioned to its purpose. And that goes for all the zippers. They're all YKK zippers and they are dimensioned to its purpose, or maybe even over dimensioned, so that's a really good thing. On all the external zippers here there are these pulleys with this small plastic thing here in the end here. Really nice. Continuing down forward here we have 2 rows of pelts, where on the top here you have also a row of Velcro, so you can put a name tag or whatever you want. Then we come down to the admin compartment, again where we have some rows with pouch webbing. In this area here there are some Velcro, and you can still use the pouch webbing behind that. Continuing down here to the bottom there is a couple of areas here where there are some webbing, so you can take a piece of webbing through here and then you can attach either a sleeping bag or tent or a sleeping mat or whatever you want. And there are also 2 drainage holes, so if you get water inside your bag you can drain them out here. Continuing to the back side, we have a really nice carrying system. It's a yoke system, and it is really well padded to the size, so it's I think it's really great, and as you can see here it's contoured also. Here in the top there's a piece of webbing on both sides where you can secure your drinking system or whatever you want, and that also goes for these smaller pieces of webbing down here. Then you have a good and sturdy sternum strap, a small piece of elastic band here, and a larger piece of webbing where you can adjust it. In the end here there's a small piece of elastic band, so when you have adjusted your webbing you can just pull this out and then it will secure the webbing here, so the ends don't flap around, and that goes for all the webbing on the back here. The buckle here is one of the nicer ones with the click sound that I really like. And the sternum strap here is adjustable. There is a small D-ring here with a small slit in it, so you can just take that off and move that up and down, so it fits you perfectly. Going further down here on the carrying system, there is a larger buckle here, which you can use for detaching the carrying system really quickly, if you need that. Again, there is a long piece of webbing here you can adjust, so it fits you perfectly. Then we end up here in the bottom, where we have 2 large D-rings, so you can actually attach a hip belt if you want that. Normally I don't wear hip belts on a bag this size. For me it's about 30 to 35 liters before I'm using hip belts. But if you prefer that, you can use it here, no problems in that. Looking here on the back side, see there are some reinforcements here up close to your shoulders, and also down here at the waist, again with some extra reinforcements down here, where the bag will maybe touch your lower part of the back even more, so to prevent the bagging getting torn up down here. There's also a drainage hole which goes directly into the bladder compartment, so if you have water inside there, your bladder maybe has a leak, then the water can drain out right here. Really nice feature. The padding is not that high here, so there is a limited flow of air in this area here. It hasn't bothered me at all, no matter how much I was carrying or how hot it was. It still felt quite fine. Then we have the bladder area. If you look at 511's homepage, it states that you can have a bladder of a size up to 1.7 liters. But I actually use this bladder from Source, and it's a 3 liter. It's one of the new ones, which is a little bit smaller in height, but a little bit bigger in width. And I also think that the newer Camelback bladders, they also fit in here. This is a 3 liter bladder, and it fits perfectly inside the bag here. The bladder is secured by this piece of webbing here with a piece of Velcro. But if you have other types, there are these 2 plastic toggles here where you can attach your bladder to also. And then up here in the top there is a small hole going into the main compartment where you can take your hose and feed that through and then out of one of the ports here on the side. Then here in the area which are closest to your back, there is a small pocket here with a small thin plastic shield. This prevents, if you have things which are pointy in hurting your back. So it's a really thin shield, but it does the job. You can of course also put small items in here, paper or a map or something in here, but it's a really tight fit. Looking here on the sides, again we have a lot of pouch webbing, and we also have a piece of webbing here with a buckle on. Some people call this a compression strap. I don't totally agree with that due to the angle here and also due to the fact there is only one of them. In my opinion, if it should be a compression strap, you should have at least 2 of them so you can compress the whole bag. As of now, you can only compress or cinch in the top part here. So for me it's more like an adjustment strap which secures the items inside the bag in moving around, and not a compression strap. Let's look inside the bag here in the admin area. Again, the size of that one was 30 centimeters times 22 times 4.5. Really nice YKK zipper and a small flap here which prevents water in entering the zippered area. As you can see, it's almost like a clamshell type when you open the bag here. I have two small pockets here. I have a pair of gloves here and a small notebook. Then you have two small slit pockets here. A couple of pockets here for pens and pencils. And in this one here is a little bit larger. I have a small True Night flashlight. Then you have a large deep pocket here. And then you have a zippered pocket up here, also YKK, and a piece of string. Goes all the way down to the bottom. Got a small hard drive here. And here on both sides you have a small piece of webbing with a plastic carabiner where you can place your keys or whatever you want. Really nice admin area. I already showed you the small pocket up here, and then let's go into the main compartment. Again, a really large zipper, and as you can see again here, almost a clamshell type opening. We're missing maybe 1/4 of an inch, but this is really fine. Up here in the lid we have two pockets with the mesh, and they are both zippered. Here in the bottom one I have my charger for my MacBook. Really nice with these mesh pockets so you can see what's in them. Then we have the main compartment. Got a book and a notebook. And in here we have a really large room. There's a big pocket here. I put my 13-inch MacBook. And you should actually be able to put a 15-inch laptop in this room here. Has a piece of bungee cords with a plastic lock here, so you can secure your items in here. This small pocket here is the fleece-lined pocket on top of the bag, which goes inside here. And then you can see here the entrance to the bladder compartment and my hose going out here and through the right-hand port. Nothing else inside the main compartment here. You can get this Rush 12 from 511 in 4 different colors. In black, double tap, which is a kind of grey, in sandstone, which is this color, and in multicam. If I'm going to share my own experiences with this bag here, well, the cons, I think the weight is a little bit high. It's a 24 liter, but it weighs about 1.2 kilograms empty. And for me, I think that's a little bit high. Of course, it's because of the thick material it's made of, 1050 Cordura, and also the quality itself. It's all the buckles and zippers and so on are dimensioned or over dimensions to a purpose, so that of course adds a little bit more weight. Then also what I don't like is that these straps here, they are not compression straps as I see it personally. I would rather have a couple of straps, one down here and one up in the top, so you can compress the whole bag like this and not just this one here at an angle. I see this more as an adjustment strap to secure the items inside the bag in rattling around. The pros, and there's a lot of those, there is a really good possibility of organizing all your equipment inside the bag. A lot of small pockets and good ways of being able to organize the items that you have. And also all the pulse webbing on the front here and on the sides gives you the possibility of adding pockets and pouches. I really like that. Then also all the YKK zippers, dimensioned or maybe over dimensions to its purpose, gives it a really good feel, and the same goes with all the buckles. Really nice quality. And I like the fleece pocket up here in the top, where you can put your glasses or your sunglasses or any electronics without being afraid of them being scratched. Then I also like the clamshell opening, both here in the admin area and also in the main compartment. I really like that feature, so you have full access to all your equipment inside the bag. And I also like that 511 has given you the opportunity to use a hip belt if you prefer that. Again, for me personally, I'm up in the 30 to 35 liters before I'm using a hip belt, but that's a personal preference. And the last thing that I really like about the bag is when you read about it on 511's homepage, well, what they write about it, the purpose and its functions, it is absolutely true. Everything is correct, and you can use this as a 12-hour go bag or grab bag if you like. You can use this in the, what you would call it, in the civilian life. If you use black, you can use it in the office. You can use it as a more tactical bag using these colors here or the multicam. And you can use it in like all ways of life. So that's a really good thing for me. If I'm going to give this bag a grading from 0 to 10 where I compare price to quality, well, I would give it a solid 9. I could find it online to about $80 for the solid colors, and up to about $120 for the multicam. If I'm going to give it a grading on usability, well, I'm really close to a 10, but I have to go down to a solid 9. The reason for that is the high weight, and also that there is no, as I see it, compression straps on the back here, so you cannot compress the back as I would like to see it. So I can easily recommend this bag to anyone, no matter if you're a hunter in the military, active duty or reserves. If you're a civilian, just want a really nice bag to carry your electronics in, or maybe even as a school bag. No problems at all with this bag. It is high quality, and I'm sure that this will follow me for many years coming. And remember, if you want to see my coming videos, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. Hi, I'm Claude from Wilderness Skills. Welcome to this video where I'm going to talk about this bag from 511. The Rush 12 is part of a series of 3 bags from 511. The other 2s are Rush 24 and Rush 72. And the numbers should describe how many hours that you can survive or have equipment packed into this bag. So the Rush 12 gives you 12 hours, 24 gives you 24 hours, and 72 gives you 72 hours. It's a great bag, and I'll tell you a little bit about all the details and my own experiences with it. But let me just show you how it looks on me when I'm carrying it. The weight of the bag is about 1.2 kilograms, and it is made out of 1050 denier Cordura nylon, so it's really sturdy material. The main compartment here is about 45 centimeters in height, 27.5 centimeters in width, and approximately 15 centimeters in depth. There is an admin compartment here. Size is 30 centimeters in height, 22 in width, and about 4.5 centimeters in depth. And here in the back